It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And this one features the Saints' versatile running back. He's now able to call himself a 1,000-yard rusher for the season. It's the Saints and the Steelers coming up
EA
next.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the... So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
And in motion, it's Diggs. Now, faking the give. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Right side, it's Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback, from USC, Caleb Williams.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Williams to throw on second down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Now give on the ground. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Throwing on second down, Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Steelers offense ready now for their second drive. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Going up top for Evans. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers go out to a 10-3 lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down, up to the 44.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. The catch made there by Sutton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Here's Williams now to throw. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Saints. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
And this ball incomplete. on third down. On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston, the punt for Pittsburgh. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And that ball led it. This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
So that challenge, a successful one. In motion comes Andrews. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
To throw is Williams. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing is Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Second down and 8. They'll look to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That is caught. And he's in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Steelers. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. It's up and through. And the Steelers will come back to tie things at 17. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He locates his receiver. That's Perry. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Now a run on 1st down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Williams. Now he is in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Saints. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. The Saints will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That's into the hands of Diggs. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. In motion, Lamb. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Back to the air one more time. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now he'll try to keep it going. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Williams now to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. In motion comes Andrews. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Williams. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Williams to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Second and a yard. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 3rd and a yard, it's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They send Sutton in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A handoff here, up the middle, and he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. They'll stay on the ground. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. In motion comes Andrews. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one, a win for the Saints. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.